And his opponent, he'll be fighting out of the red corner, representing Tampa, Florida, presenting Billy J. John Jimenez.
So we have LA fighting Tampa. Mark, who do you think the crowd is going to side with in this fight?
Well, I've got my money on the hometown boy, Billy J. I'm pretty sure you're going to get a pop for him at the end of the night if he goes home with a win.
Billy J was very elusive in trying to speak with him at the weigh-ins and prior to the fight, very locked in and focused as we go to Ramblin' Ralph for the announcements.
Before we do that, let's take a look at the tail of the tape. All right, so on the right, we got Billy J, 6 foot, and this is his debut under the lights. And across the ring from him, Coach Progressor, same height, but this is his 5th walk under the lights. He's a 3-1 fighter, and here we go. We have our answers tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the next attraction of the evening. 3 rounds of fighting at 145 pounds. Brought to you by Signature Punch Boxing and Woo Energy Drink. In the ring, the man laying the law when the bell sounds, referee Juan Fernandez. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's wearing the purple trimmed with black. He weighed in officially at an even 154 pounds. Fighting out of and representing Northeast Los Angeles, California. Presenting Coach Progressor, Josue Rodriguez. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing blue, white, and yellow. He went in officially at 154 3/4 pounds tonight. He is fighting out of and representing his hometown of Tampa, Florida. Presenting Billy J. John Jimenez.
The hometown boy, Billy J, gets the clap from the audience as predicted, and here tonight he has a chance to go home with his first win under the lights in his hometown.
Meanwhile, Coach Progressor competed as an amateur for 4 years, but then decided to really focus on coaching anyone who wanted to come to his boxing gym, Boxing Club LA. His 5th fight tonight in the influencer world, like you mentioned, Mark, coming in with a 3-1 record. Has a radiant outlook on life, just an incredible personality to be around. Very respectful, as is Billy J. And I'll be honest, Mark, I don't know much about Billy J.
Well, he's been training out of Signature Punch Boxing under the eye of Gary Lewis for quite some time now. He's been looking forward to this night. I've been speaking with him for several months now, and every time I see him, I can just see the energy. He cannot wait for this, and now this is his moment.
Well, thus far, he's been setting the pace here. Both boxers, orthodox stance, but it's been Billy J looking to pepper with the jab. Coach Progressor playing it a bit more patient here early on. Certainly the most technique we've seen thus far out of our 3 fights.
ICS returns to Tampa November 9th. Get more information, get your tickets once they go on sale at signaturepunchtickets.com, and catch us in Atlantic City live on Radiant TV and the SBTV app October 25th.
And we're really setting the tone tonight for Atlantic City. We have a cruiserweight title eliminator tournament. 2 fights tonight. The winners of both of those fights will battle for the ICB cruiserweight title in Atlantic City. Cannot wait for those fights tonight.
Oh, yeah, a lot of hardware on the line here tonight. 2 ICB titles will be on the line later on in the main card. We're looking at the super welterweight title on the line. Trapieyo has his opportunity to capture that against Christopher Bell. In the main event, USA Saiyan has the opportunity to go against the Can Man and become the first ever 2-division champion.
Now we're starting to see the experience of Coach Progressor. Landed a combination moments ago. He's being very patient in picking his spots. But to Billy J's credit, though, his cardio looks top-notch. He continues to dictate the pace here.
Billy doing a good job of getting in and out of the way of that last shot. Some decent movement by Billy. As you said, Progressor does have the experience, the edge, a little bit better with the movement. Billy J, though, showing that he does have some skill himself, and he's trying to put it on to the Progressor.
That'll do it for the first round.
How do you score that one, Johnny? A little bit of a fishy one for me.
Well, you know, that was very close because Billy J really did dictate the pace, especially early on. But Coach Progressor certainly had a higher percentage of strikes landed, so I'm glad I'm not a judge because that would be a difficult one in that first round. And whether you're joining us on Radiant TV or the SPTV app, we truly appreciate you. As with any promotion, the first broadcast is always a massive moment for everyone involved. A lot of excitement here in Tampa, Florida. As we're going to check out some of the action from the first round. And Mark, it was very even throughout that first round. Both guys very patient, both guys very precise.
Yeah, I think the edge may go to Coach Progressor, but I think the action and the pressure goes to Billy J. So it is a toss-up. You may have a split decision on that first round between judges. Here we go, round number 2. This scheduled for three-minute rounds in the 140 to 145-pound division. Here at ICS Live on Radiant TV, I'm Mark Charles, alongside with me, my man Johnny LaQuasto. Here's Johnny.
We've been waiting a long time for this night, and Billy J charging in. Once again, game plan the same as the first round. He wants to be the aggressor in this fight, which is exactly what the judges look for if it goes to decision.
I do like Billy J's combinations.
Oh.
He's able to go up top, down low in the same combos and get out of the way. He has gotten hit a few times, but the combinations are beautiful. Clearly, he's been drilling those in his coaching session.
And you can tell he's been training heavy at Signature Punch Boxing because this is his debut. He does not look like a fighter who's stepping in the ring for the first time.
No, Billy J clearly has a lot of sparring rounds behind him. He's clearly does have experience, but this is the first time he gets to put it on display live on pay-per-view right here on Radiant TV under the bright lights at ICS. It is a big moment for him, and he has shown up. That right hook definitely landed on the top of the Progressor's head.
Thus far, the opening minute of this second round has been all Billy J. Can he continue that momentum throughout the rest of the second round? Progressor lands a left hook there, but Billy J is following back with a combination.
ICS sponsored in part by Woo Energy, Power Punch CBD, Sports Coast Arena, and Signature Punch Promotions. Follow us online at ICS Boxing and get tickets and information on SignaturePunchTickets.com.
Oh, another combination by Billy J. As we're about to go to a third round, and Mark, very competitive round, but you have to say Billy J was really in control throughout this round, and we could have an even fight going into the third and final.
If this fight keeps going the same way it has, Billy J may have this in the bag. He's putting the pressure on, he's landing his shots. They're harder, they're more significant shots than Coach Progressor is able to land. So Billy J right now, I think, is ahead. If anyone has the edge in this fight, it's Billy J.
You see Billy J's corner instructing him to work the body. And he's standing up. Billy J, no interest in sitting down. He's ready to keep going here. And this is
Dual electric motors make it the most powerful
no interest in sitting down. He's ready to keep going here. And this is, I gotta say, a little surprising. Billy J making his debut, but he's looking like a veteran in there against a veteran in Josue Rodriguez.
They call it influencer fighting, but I'm seeing skill sets here. I'm seeing people who know how to fight. Good footwork, good combinations, slipping the punches. That's what I'm witnessing. And ICS is putting on great fights. And I have to give a shout out to Toon Vibes. That was the first fight on the card and the first stop ever in the ICS promotion. And he put on a beautiful display, setting the tone.
Couldn't agree more. As we're underway, third and final round. And this is the third of our 10 scheduled fights here tonight for ICS. And Billy J, once again, it's almost like watching a replay of the first and second rounds. Billy J coming out firing, not playing safe whatsoever. He's all about the weaponized cardio, that high volume offense, and Coach Progressor is going to have to fire back himself if he wants to win this fight, if it does go to decision. And right now, you see Progressor land in a combination. Very competitive fight here. Billy J fighting at home in front of his friends and family. Certainly pressure there, but you couldn't tell by watching him fight. Billy J utilizing the body as well. Oh, right hand! And now a combination by Billy J. Mark. We could be in the makings of a serious upset here for the debut of Billy J.
Right hand changed the entire tone of the fight, and now Billy J teeing off on Coach Progressor. A big uppercut lands.
The motor of Billy J is relentless and so impressive.
He presses forward. He really does smell blood, and another left down the pipe lands up, down low, and he's about to go back up top if he can break loose of this tie-up. Referee breaks him back up. Billy J still has time to work here. Third and final round here. Billy J looking for another one of those big shots.
Well, Coach Progressor told me yesterday, he said, look, anyone I train, I want them to become the best version of themselves. That's what we're seeing from Billy J, though, in his debut. He's becoming the best version of himself as he continues to not only be the aggressor,
Johnny
but land
LaQuasto,
strikes.
you knew nothing about Billy J, but now you know who Billy J is. He made his claim. He staked his flag in the ring here at ICS.
Certainly did. Marcus gonna head to get a word with the victor, whoever comes out on top in the eyes of the judges. What a competitive fight it was for both Coach Progressor, Josue Rodriguez, and Billy J making his debut in the ring tonight. Coming up next, 150-pound division.
Representing Tampa, Florida, Billy J. John Hernandez. Billy J. About 10 minutes ago, not many people watching here on Radiant TV and SBTV knew who Billy J was, but now they know. You've staked your flag in the ring here at ICS. How do you feel after such an amazing performance? You got the edge, a dominant second and third round. First round was quite an even round. It was a back and forth war. Me and my broadcast partner, Johnny, weren't sure which direction it was going, but clearly you did.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank God, my team, my fans. Appreciate everybody that came through, come support me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gary, my team, everybody. But yeah, I had to figure him out the first round, you know what I mean? I already knew he was gonna come in that pressure. I told people it was gonna be a good fight, but you know, I did me, you know what I'm saying? Got the dub, and that's all I gotta say, really.
You've been in the gym training day in and day out for the past several months, looking forward to August 3rd. This is August 3rd, the fight's behind you, you won. That has to feel tremendous.
Oh, it feels great, it feels phenomenal, but I'm not satisfied, you know, I gotta work on more stuff, but yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get up there. Mediocre, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just back to the lab next week, you know what I mean? And get through some business.
He kicks his career off undefeated, Billy J.
Hey, we outside tonight, y'all. We outside now.
You got the comfort now, bro.